Two Secret Service officers have been suspended after a shocking physical altercation right outside former President Barack Obama's Washington, D.C. home. The incident, caught on camera, has gone viral, raising serious questions about professionalism within the agency tasked with protecting some of the nation's most high-profile figures. Here's what we know. The brawl happened around 2:30 a.m. on May 24th, just steps from Obama's $8 million mansion in Northwest D.C. Video footage, first obtained by Real Clear Politics correspondent Susan Crabtree, shows two female uniformed division officers engaged in a heated physical confrontation. According to reports, the fight started when one officer, frustrated over her shift replacement arriving late, verbally and then physically attacked her colleague. In a recorded call to a supervisor, the officer reportedly said, "I need a supervisor out here. Before I whoop this girl." The intensity of the moment has left viewers stunned. The Secret Service quickly confirmed the incident, stating that the two officers involved were immediately suspended from duty. The agency emphasized its strict code of conduct, saying any behavior violating it is unacceptable.
Well, people, what do you think? You heard about it yesterday, mid-evening, and you probably scratched your head and rubbed your chin and said, hey, really? Yeah. It throws a cloud or shade over a industry and over an agency that arguably since July 13th of 2024, when Trump was in Butler, Pennsylvania, and he had to duck because they say that he was hit in the ear, Butler, Pennsylvania, and he rose his right hand up and said, fight, fight, fight. That's not too long ago. And I will show you some connections that, I'm telling you, took me a while to put this thing together, but by the grace of God, we got it done. I am Friendship Pearson, welcome to Friendship Blue. And we have yet another situation that I believe the powers have created to let you know it won't be long that Donald J. Trump will be leaving from his position. It will be a fake Trump and a fake situation. This is what they do to control atmosphere. They need our they need the atmosphere. They need to suck the wheel out of us so they can go step by step on these levels. So let's dive in. We have two Secret Service officers suspended after brawl outside Obama's home. Video shows uniformed officers fighting as one threatened to whoop the girl's you-know-what in early morning altercation. Two U.S. Secret Service officers have been suspended after reportedly fighting with each other in front of former President Barack Obama's D.C. mansion last week. The two uniformed officers were outside, of course, the resident. It was 2:30 a.m., keep that in mind, on 5/21, when one called for a supervisor to come immediately before the situation. Let's look at 5/21. May 21st is what number day of the year on the Gregorian calendar?
I found this on the web.
It's the 141st day of the year, people, 141. All right, it leaves you with 224. So yeah, they got into it, Secret Service, right? A decorated officer there. In addition to audio, a video published Tuesday by Real Clear Politics showed the female officer punching and shoving each other. Yeah. All types of posts. And what I want to show you guys is detailed information in relation to the gematria aspect, because to me, allegedly, this has Donald Trump and former President Barack Obama and President Kennedy all over it. And they're speaking without speaking. So let me show you what I mean. Let's go to this report and we'll go from there.
Where this altercation
that you were watching.
Secret Service spokesperson confirming to NBC News what they're calling an altercation between two active duty officers outside the home of former President Obama here in D.C. I want to show you a video. These are the two officers, like in a fight. We should be clear, NBC News does not have ownership of this video. The Secret Service says both officers involved are on suspension. NBC News reached out to the Obama's office. They are declining to comment. I want to go right to Vaughn Hilliard now here.
No comment. Yeah, let's see. Here's JFK's. Why am I bringing him up? Trump just laid the wreath of the unknown soldier 2 days ago. 11 days after he did that, back on 11/11 of 1963, 11 days later, he was slain. Okay? It's deep, 11/11. I want you to keep these dates in mind. May 29th, birthday, November 22nd, expired date. Now watch this here. If you take 11/22 of 2024, the anniversary of JFK's last birthday, subtract it from the day of the fight, 5/21 of 2025, you get 5 months and 29 days. What is 5/29? That's Kennedy's birthday. I know your mouth is on the floor, so we're gonna do it again. 11/22, 2024, anniversary, JFK's death date, versus the day Secret Service is in a fight. The difference is 5/29. That's the birthday of JFK. Then look at it like this. 5/29 of 2024, the anniversary of the birthday of JFK, versus the day that they fought, coming out to 11/22, the day of JFK's death. Either way, the numbers speak, don't they? And they said it happened at 2:30, right? Did I spell that right? 2:30. Spell 2:30.
230.
It might sound elementary, people, but I don't want to mess up. 2:30. I know, right? THIRTY. 2:30. THIRTY. Sometimes I scramble my brain. 2:30 a.m. is when it happened. It comes out to 55 in reduction gematria. Why is 55 important? Well, Julius Caesar was stabbed and he died at 55 years old. So the event happened at 2:30 a.m., right? Okay, there you go. I want you to see this here. Inside Obama's post-White House home in Colorado. All right? That's where this took place at. You see the address of Barack Obama's home? 2446. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Do you understand? And 46 means destruction or death. Why do I say 46? People, Joe Biden's son, Beau Biden, died at 46 years old. George Orwell, JFK, and George Floyd died at 46 years old. What are the odds? They had this fight out in front of Barack Obama's home. And look at the address. 24 in Roman numeral means X. That means I'm gonna take you out. And 46 means death. Come on, man. Come on. There's inside of his house with the checkerboard floor. Barack Obama's home. You think this is coincidence? That these numbers come out like this? Okay, watch this. 5/21/2025, the day of the fight, Joe Frazier and George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. The difference, well, subtract that from the last day that Barack Obama was in the White House, 1/20 of 2017. The difference is exactly 8 years and 4 months and 1 day. So you mean to tell me when this fight took place at 2:30 in the morning, it was exactly 8 years and 4 months from the last time Barack Obama was in the White House as president. And what is 84? Barack Obama was born August 4th. Come on, man. You can start screaming, people, but I got some deeper stuff for you. Watch. Equally, 5/21, the day of the fight, versus what? Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th, 2025, coming up. The difference is 75 days. 75 days from now is Barack Obama's birthday after they had that fight. What is 75? The 75th day of the year, people, is March 16th. What is March 16th? That's like 3:16. And what happened with 3:16 in the Gospels? John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Is that coincident? Is there a sacrifice coming up? It's deep, y'all. And here come the ambulance. We can hear that. After it goes by, we'll continue. Peace Prize. Peace Prize. October 9th, 2009. Barack Obama received the Peace Prize. Why is that important? Well, let's take October 9th. October 9th, 2024, anniversary of him receiving the Peace Prize. Subtracted from the day they had the Rock'em Sock'em robots in front of Barack Obama's home. The difference is July 13th. It's deep. What happened on July 13th? That's when Trump got hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania. What are the odds that you could take October 9th, the day that Barack Obama got the Peace Prize? Look at the irony of it. He's making peace, but yet 7 months and 13 days later from the anniversary, what happens? They're having a fight. And that fight reflects what Trump said on 7/13 after he got hit in the ear, right? They say, fight, fight, fight. Do you understand what's going on here, people? You think this thing wasn't scripted? July 13th is speaking. Day of the fight, Barack Obama, Peace Prize, and boom. And the thing about it, October 9th, subtracted from December 31st, is exactly 84 days. And who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. Come on, baby. You can't have a better script, can you? Allegedly. Then look, altercation comes out to what? 46. 46 means death. It's deep. Then look, the Secret Service was created July 5th, 1865. July 5th. Take July 5th, 2025, anniversary, versus the day of the altercation outside Barack Obama's home. The difference is 45 days. You mean to tell me that 45 days from the day they had the fight outside Barack Obama's house is July 5th, which is the anniversary of Secret Service founded. And it come out to Trump, 45. People, if you don't think that I'm telling you the truth, you better think again. The day of the Rock'em Sock'em robots, 5/21, versus the exact day that Trump got hit in the head, they said, in Butler, Pennsylvania, 7/13/2024. The difference is 312. What I'm telling you is 312 days after Trump was in Butler, Pennsylvania, got hit in the head, 312 days later, they had a fight outside Barack Obama's house. And why is 312 important? Well, first of all, Trump won by 312 votes when he beat who? Kamala Harris. Deep. And remember, that was July 13th. We had fight, fight, fight. I tell you, man, they're getting sophisticated, but I'm on it. And look here. Here's the current administrator, the guy in charge of the Secret Service, Sean M. Curran. He took position July 22nd, 2025. Okay, there he is there. He's over all this Secret Service. January 22nd, 2025. Take January 22nd, 2025, when he assumed the position, subtracted from Trump's last birthday, 6/14/2024. The difference is 7 months and 8 days ago. Yeah, he took a position as a director of the Secret Service. He took the position exactly 7 months and 8 days after Trump's birthday, which is also 222. You know, it's Antichrist. It's deep. And if you want to go deeper, no, we're going to leave it alone. But we got 7-8. What is 7-8? Trump is 78 years old. People, it's deep. Trump's birthday, this guy's hire date. 7 months, 8 days. Trump is 78 years old. That's right. Here's the former person in charge of the Secret Service, Kim Cheeto. She resigned after the 7/13 incident, July 13th. She resigned on July 23rd. Take July 23rd, 2024. Subtract it from the altercation that just happened outside Barack Obama's house, 5/21. The difference is 9 months and 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, she resigned. What is 94? The 94th day of the year is April 4th, 4/4. Barack Obama was the 44th president. Is that coincidence? Now it's about to get really crazy. People, watch this. Here is the young man they say was on the roof in Butler, Pennsylvania, that went after Donald J. Trump. His name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. Look at the shirt he got on. I did a few videos on this. That's our first president. See that there? That's our first president. George Washington. Now watch this. George Washington, born February 22nd, 1732. 222. Take 222, 2025, anniversary, just had an anniversary, versus the day that Trump got hit in the ear, 7/13, 2024. The difference is 7/13. Want me to drop the mic for you, or you want to scream? George Washington's anniversary of his birthday, 2/22, 25. Subtracted from the day that he got hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania, Donald J. Trump. Hit in the head. Look, I want you to just pause for the cause and wrap your mind around this. I know it's crazy, ain't it? I know. The difference between the day that Trump got hit in the head and George Washington's birthday anniversary is 7/13. It's the same day. Where you gonna find this at, people? God has blessed me with a gift. Please support the channel. Please share this stuff. It's deep. Then look, 2/2/1732, the exact day that George Washington was born, subtracted from the exact day that Trump was born, 6/14/1946. The difference I showed before, 78, 274. Trump is 78 years old, and what's 274? In 274, that's when the Romans went back. They got rid of Christianity. They started serving the sun god Ra. The sun god Sol Invictus. What are the odds? Does that mean the first president versus the last president? I think it does. We're going to see it. Then look, 2/22, 2025, George Washington's anniversary of his birthday versus the day they just had the fight outside Barack Obama's home, 5/21. The difference is 88. What's Trump's text number? 88022. And if you want to look at something from the past that I forgot to mention the other day, remember when I said this video here where the president, Emmanuel Macron, was embarrassed by his wife? He was embarrassed because his wife slapped him in the face, allegedly. Okay, watch this. You see this here? Look at the back of her jacket. It's formed like an H. To me, she's on cue. Here's the wife putting her hands on him, and she's got on red and black. But watch this. Watch her turn around. They were speaking. She laid hands on that man. She laid hands on him, people. This was all an act. To me, it was all staged. She laid hands on him. Boom. See the H? Her jacket is in the form of an H. Do you see it? So you got HH. H on the back. This was all an act. To me, it was all staged. She laid hands on him. HH, 88. It's deep, people. I said it's deep. Now I got a hunch. Let me go back and check something out here. The guy who went after, okay, so Thomas Crooks. Thomas Crooks' birthday. Thomas Crooks' birthday. 9/20/03. 9/20/03. Let's look at something. 9/20/03. 9/20/03. See if we got a little connection here between his birthday and the Rock'em Sock'em Robots Day. See if there's something going on. Let's bring it up to date. 24, 25, nothing there. 26, 69, 15, 30. I don't see anything right now. Let me try again. 122, 173. I don't see anything there. How about 4, 243? Okay, now let's go back and look at this. 9/20 is his birthday. All right, what else date do we need to look at? 222, let's look at that. 222. I don't think I've ever done this before with this young man. See if there's anything here. Well, we know we got 222 if we want to make that work. 629, 630, and 164, 130. So what we have, people, what we have is 222. That's deep, y'all. This is crazy. Weeks and days. If you take the little boy who went after Donald J. Trump, this boy here, he went after Donald J. Trump. His birthday is 9/20/03. If you take 9/20/2024, anniversary of his birthday, versus George Washington's birthday anniversary, 2/22/2025, you get 222. People, if you don't think we're dealing with fallen angels and we have AI technology, information in our midst, think again. Donald J. Trump is 222, 7 King 222, the Beast of Revelation 222, Antichrist system 222, Antichrist Barack Obama 222. This is where we're at, people. Please share the video. This is once in a lifetime information. It's going to go down. It's only a matter of time. We need to get right, stay right, and get ready for the flight because Jesus is coming again. They're creating all of these situations, scenarios, I do believe, allegedly, to give us warning. And it's my gift. The God has given me this gift, and it's phenomenal to let you know what's going on. I'll be live this evening, and we'll do the phone chat for about an hour. We'll see how it goes. God bless. I'll let you guys know. God bless. Thank you.